Now, if you've been keeping a close eye on Xbox, you've probably noticed that there is kind of a weird fog when it comes to the future of its hardware. And if you've noticed that, you're not the only one that's noticed it. In fact, one of the co-founders of Xbox is starting to take note and has this to say. The Xbox Anywhere message is just marketing and style with no substance, and she says she believes the rogue Xbox Ally, as essentially one of ASUS portable PC rebrand, offers little attraction to customers. Obviously, as one of the founding members of Xbox team, I'm not pleased with where things are today. I don't love watching all of the value that I helped create slowly get eroded away, she says. I'm sad because from my perspective, it looks like Xbox has no desire or literally can't ship hardware anymore. So this Rogue Ally partnership is about to slow exit from the hardware business completely. And to be honest with you, she really isn't wrong. In fact, with the partnership with ASUS, it more than likely means that Xbox is getting out of the custom console chip creation into where it just leaves ASUS to make its branded PC consoles or branded portable consoles. In fact, this partnership with a Rogue Ally Xbox Ally X isn't going to just stop at portable consoles. It is going to be a thing that is going to be a partnership where they're going to create more Xbox PC branded hardware to where Xbox isn't going to be making custom chips anymore or have their own console on the market. Which, of course, Lawyer Fryer, one of Xbox's founding members, is concerned about, because little by little, Xbox is starting to exit that responsibility of where they make their own hardware to where they just leave it to partners to do it themselves and completely rely on Game Pass in order to keep the Xbox name alive. He continued, "Personally, I think Xbox hardware is dead. The plan appears to just drive everybody to Game Pass, and let's be clear, it has a lot of value. I'm thinking that it might be why they decided to charge $80 for Outer Worlds 2. And here's the thing, maybe it'll work. Xbox has a deep portfolio. The remake of Oblivion was obviously a huge success, and they can continue to outsource that work to external companies and make a lot of money releasing their older games. Older games from an era when Xbox knew how to build them. But what is the long-term plan? Where are the new hits? What will people care about the Xbox 25 years from now? I was excited to see Clockwork Revolution in the showcase, but will something like that be enough? Do they have more?" And to be honest with you, those are valid concerns. And as a person who's not really an Xbox guy, who just really subscribes to Xbox Game Pass, and more of a PlayStation fanboy and a PC fanboy, it is concerning to see one of the main competitions in the console market just kind of disappear and slowly not really wanting to be in that competitive market, because now it means that PlayStation and also Nintendo are going to have less competition, which allows PlayStation to raise prices if they want to and to do all kinds of shenanigans when it comes to screwing their customers over. And as a PlayStation fanboy, that does not sound appealing to me at all. One thing that does sound appealing to me is having a healthy console market where everybody competes so everybody wins and we have the best deals possible. Fryer continued, "Next year marks the 25th anniversary of Xbox, and I'm sure that they will have something big to announce and plans for honoring the milestone. Maybe next year is the year. Maybe next year is the year that the fog will clear and all of us will see the beauty in the latest announcements. I guess we'll have to wait and see." And the unfortunate thing that I've been seeing since I was a kid, since the first 360 was announced, and I've been finding any excuse to get the next Xbox, is that Xbox has been saying maybe next year. Maybe next year is Xbox year. Maybe next year Xbox will finally do the correct choices. But unfortunately, we've been through a slew of CEOs with Xbox brand, And it seems that we've come to the point where Microsoft is taking over and they're literally going to just let Game Pass do its thing, and the console is slowly just gonna go away to the point where we just have Xbox branded PCs and Xbox branded handheld portables. Terabon kind of reaffirmed these concerns in saying last month Microsoft's gaming arm is working closely with the Windows team to ensure that Windows is the #1 platform for gaming. At Xbox, our vision is for you to play games you want with the people you want anywhere you want, she said. That's why we're investing in our next generation hardware lineup across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and accessories. Which again, not to be a dead horse, but the ASUS partnership more than likely means that all those lineups when it comes to console, handheld, PC, and cloud, that the only thing that Microsoft is going to be handling is more than likely the PC, and one of the things that Microsoft is more than likely going to be handling is the cloud and accessories, and also with Game Pass, with console and handheld being handled by ASUS and having their own custom OS, like the way the Rogue Xbox Ally is going to be handling the situation. But maybe next year Xbox will officially show us something that will give us light and hope for Xbox and the future of Xbox, and maybe in the next 25 years we can be hopeful of the things that Xbox is doing. But for now, it looks like a grim future if you are a console fan, or if you are a fan of Xbox just having their own custom chips and them delivering you the best possible experience at home, personalized by Xbox. The future seems like Xbox is going to be partnering with third-party places like ASUS to make handhelds and PC. But one can only hope that the console market stays competitive. Even for people who don't like Xbox, it is not a good thing that Xbox pushes away from the console market and makes it uncompetitive for the rest of us to see game prices go up and to see game consoles go up as well. But maybe that's a strategy that Xbox is trying to do in order to not compete with PlayStation and make people get funneled to Xbox Game Pass with games being raised in price. That more than likely is what Xbox is doing, is raising the game prices in order to get people to come to Game Pass, which is kind of a bleak, grim future, but we'll see what happens. Let me know what you think. Do you think Fire is right when it comes to Xbox? It really has no future and it's all substance and all marketing and substance. Do you think that Xbox has a cute future ahead of it? Let me know what you think in the comment section. And remember, you're pretty good.